Yes, people, welcome back to the Football Locker Room channel. I'm here with my Arsenal brother James in the building. What are you telling me, my guy, man? How you doing?
Big up, Shaq, man. How are you today, man? Are you good?
Yeah, not
I'm
bad,
blessed.
man. Man, all blessed, man. Another W, another smile. Do you know what I mean? We got another. Let me not take them for granted, but we got another easy-ish game coming up, man. What you making of the Arsenal at the moment, man? And the game coming up as well.
Bro, I'm in a happy place. I'm in a happy place, man. Look, I think we haven't lost in 15 games. We've only conceded 3 goals. Like, everything's fine. I don't see any reason to be panicking or upset. Obviously, Gyökeres is injured now. That's something we need to worry about. Maybe. Not for this game anyway. But yeah, I say rotate the squad, man. I say rotate the squad tonight. And I think we can still get the 3 points. I'm extremely confident. I'm looking forward to the game. Obviously, we'll do the lineup and we'll talk about who should start up front and stuff like that. I'll add it to the screen in a sec. But what's your take on the game?
Yeah, man. I think it's going to be another 3 points still. I do think it's a game that we should rotate a bit. I don't want to rotate too much. Do you know what I mean? I've always, you know me, I'm a bit pragmatic, anyways. I don't like to take too many teams for granted. But yeah, rotation is definitely going to be needed. It's going to be necessary as well because, like you said, you know, I mean, Gyökeres is out. You know, I mean, he's not training with the squad. Do you know what I mean? So that's going to be a problem. It's likely going to be probably Marino up front, but I don't know if Martinelli's back yet. I haven't seen no news about that, you know. I heard that Zubimendi had a little knock from the last game as well. So one thing I'll say, yeah, that is concerning me just a little bit is that game in, game out, it is just a few too many knocks in it. A few too many knocks. As much as we got a big squad, like we can't afford to get players injured because, you know, I mean, you can have 30 man in the squad or like even 27 man in the squad, which I think what we have. If you get 10 injured, you still can't have a full bench. You know what I mean? So no matter how big the squad is, you kind of want to keep players fit. I think what I do like is that when players are getting knocks, the manager's kind of taking them out of the firing line, or they're, for the most part, like he's resting them or putting them on
Not
the
Saka
bench.
and Gyökeres.
Yeah, I know. But again, here's the thing that with Gyökeres is it's difficult because one, obviously Havertz is injured. If you want to include him in this, still Jesus is injured, and obviously Martinelli was injured for the last week and a bit. Now, you know what I mean? And he's another option potentially that can play up front. Although I don't know, I never see this manager doing that. But he's another option that could potentially go up front. I don't even know if he's back yet. I haven't seen any of the players that was injured recently. I haven't seen.
If he's available, isn't it? If he's available.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just one of them ones, man. It's difficult, but hey, you know what? The only positive I can say is that, you know, at least we'll see guys like Ethan a little more. I don't think he was all that good against Brighton, especially in the first half. I think second half, even with the goals aside, I think he really stepped it up. So, yeah, I think he needs to get us. But I think Norgard needs to come in as well because I think Rice's importance is just growing even further and further and further at the moment. So I think this is a game where, and you know, with Rice as well, when he plays, the guy don't stop running, man. He don't stop running. He's literally box to box. Do you know what I mean? He will try late runs into the box in our area to try to score goals, and then he will go and make last ditch challenges at the other end. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think Norgard is prized to start in this one.
Okay, so do you know what? Let's just I put the team up. So you just tell me the team that you would go with, or you think he's going to go with, whatever you prefer. We'll do the striker last because that's interesting. Let's just start with the defenders, man. So we can get it up on the screen. Let's just run through it quickly, and then we can go over it in detail, just so I can get it all on the screen. Go and tell me what you want to do.
So in the defense, I'm going Hincapié and Saliba at centre back. Okay. Yeah, I'd go. I would go with Ben White right back. And I'll also go with.
Who did you say right back?
Ben White right back.
Okay, Ben White. I couldn't hear you. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's calm, it's calm. And Lewis Skelly at left back.
Cool. Skelly at left back, yeah. Do you know that's a
Yeah,
pretty
that's
decent back four?
Mm.
About the centre mids, big up everyone in this chat, man. I'm double streaming, so just hold on for a second. I'll get to you lot in a minute. What's your pivot?
I'm going with Zubimendi and Norgard. That's what I'm going with.
Oh yeah, you did say Norgard still.
Mm.
He was thirsty to score that goal the other day. He should have passed it, man. He should have passed it, but fair play to him. Norgard, he took that cracker in the last game, man. At the end of the game, he should have passed it, man.
I don't blame him, man. We're 2-0 up. That's what it is, man. That's what it is,
I hear you still.
All
right, so what's the left winger?
This is where it gets
interesting.
This is where it gets a bit tricky now. This is where it gets a bit tricky. I'm gonna keep Eze in the 10. I'm gonna go Ethan on the right.
Ethan on the right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think that. Do you know what? I do think Dalman will get some minutes in this game because Arteta's given him his debut in the Premier League, the Carabao Cup. So I feel like he's gonna give him some Champions League minutes before he turns 16. I honestly believe that.
I'm not 100% sure. Well, what I do know is that we actually have an under-19s European game with Slavia Prague earlier on today. And I think, I'm not too sure because I'm thinking Dalman should be in under-21s at the bare minimum. I think Dalman might be playing in that game. Yeah. I think. I could be wrong. So I don't know if Dalman's going to be involved today. I can't lie. I don't know
big up Godfrey, man. No, Dalman, yeah, you're right. Dalman might not play actually. Now you told me that, but he'll definitely get his debut by the end of the league phase of the Champions League.
No, 100%. When does he turn? I forgot when he turns 16. Still, I think it's in like isn't it like December or January or something?
I don't know. I have to double check, but he's definitely only halfway. He's only 15 and a half or 15 and 3/4. I'll double check though. Big up Godfrey whilst I go through the other chat, yeah? Give me 1 sec.
Why not Zubimendi Godfrey? I want to know. Big up Nems in the chat as well. Do you know what I mean? Big up. Yeah, man. The last time I checked, we was losing 1-0 Sacks. Big up Sacks in the building, man. But yeah, the last time we was losing 1-0. That's a shame, man. But hey, it's the under-19s, man. You know what I mean? Big up the young G's and whatnot. But you see me, the senior team is the team that I really need to see. You know what I mean? Getting the 3 points. Flipping hell, yeah. This is a problem. This is a problem then. This is a problem. Big up Footy Corner in the building as well. I totally forgot about that, you know. I totally forgot about that. My bad, people. Big up you, man. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Big up Nems as well, man. Man's talking about 3 points. What, 3 points for us? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I don't know about you, man, but 3 points for us, yeah. 100%, man. 100%. Sacks was Darman playing for the under 20, sorry, under 19s? Let me know, because if Darman wasn't playing for the under 19s, then he might, what do you call it? He might feature in this game, man. You know what I mean? Big up Footy Corner. He's saying if Rice, if he gets a yellow card, would get suspended for buying. Yeah, I now remember that because I remember the commentators in the last game were saying like, if we got a yellow, you know what I mean, he would have been suspended. See, me personally, Rice, you don't even, same Godfrey. Same, man. That's why, as you can see right here, if you're, you know what I mean, viewing the thing, I got Norgard in this midfield, man. Who would you, man, play as a double pivot then? Would you, man, do something a bit different and probably go Norgard and Skelly? And then put Calafuri on at left back? What would you guys do? Do you know what I mean? Because as much as so Godfrey, you're saying Norgard, Eze, and Ethan. Yeah, people them. You know what it is for me. Yeah, look, you guys should already know in it. I'm pragmatic in it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know about that midfield. What do you think? What do you think, James? They're saying Godfrey's saying Norgard, Eze, and Ethan in the midfield together.
Yeah, why not? But do you know, Orgard, Eze, and Ethan. Yeah, but
Mm.
nah, man. No, I like the 4-2-3-1. I'm happy with how the 4-2-3-1 set
Mm.
up right there. For me, the team that's on the screen makes the most sense today, innit? Because it gives Saka a rest. If Martinelli's available, he should be the striker. I've always said this. Trossard or Martinelli can both play striker. They both offer different things up front. I honestly believe that. And then they need minutes as well. If Martinelli's not available, then you might want to consider bringing Dowman into the team or something like that. I don't know. Norgard needs minutes. For me, the team that's on the screen makes the most sense. For me, that's what I would go with today if everyone was fit. Even if everyone was fit, that's what I would go with.
Oh, by the way, Zubimendi suspended. So
Oh, okay. Let me change that.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
we got to
yeah,
work with
yeah,
what we
yeah.
know. You might as well check if Martinelli's available if you've got a chance then. So we can
As
get this
far as I
right.
can see, yeah, Martinelli's still injured. Yeah, this is problems, guys. This is problems. This is
Okay, you
why I
see,
said I'm
it's
starting to get a bit concerned. Martinelli's still out. I thought so because I couldn't find anything on the contrary. You know, Arteta, he likes to keep things tight-lipped, man.
this
I
is what
mean,
he's gonna do then. I know what he's gonna do, people. I know what he's gonna
what's he
do.
gonna do?
I
Man,
know
what's he
my
gonna
manager, and
do?
I've got this right a lot
What's
of
he
times.
gonna
Yeah,
do, man?
Marino's going up front, people.
Yeah. I know that.
Marino's going up front. This will be the team today. He'll keep Trossard on the left because he's playing well. But you know what the funny thing is? He's gonna play Saka right mid. You know he is. So I'm gonna leave Nwaneri there, but we all know Saka's gonna be starting. But for me, that makes the most sense then. Rice next to Norgard, and then Eze in the hole. He's playing well. He's fit. Let him play. Nwaneri plays in Saka's position. Trossard keeps his spot, and then Marino done well he done well last year up front. I don't like him there, but man scores goals like so it is what it is.
I actually, do you know what? Me personally, I actually like Marino up front for what he does. Do you know what I mean? He just doesn't give us. He doesn't give us the threat in behind in it. And I think when you look at this team that's currently lined up right now, I think it lacks that quite a bit. Which is why I think Arteta is gonna go with Saka on the right wing, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because I think Saka is a bigger threat in behind than a Ethan or well any of them, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, sacks. That's an idea, you know. That I was thinking about that earlier, like Eze on the left. But I'm thinking who goes up top. But me personally, I don't like it. I don't like Trossard at front, man. I don't like Trossard up front. I can't lie. I really don't. And I thought you corner, big up yourself, man. I actually disagree. I think that Havertz has very good movement. For all my critiques of him, as much as I'm not a fan of the player, he has very good movement. I think, especially with the way we play as well, like I saw him make quite a few good runs last season, but we just don't find him. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, now that we got Gyökeres in place, do you know what I mean? I think we've altered that a bit. So I think Havertz will actually, you know what I mean, thrive when he comes back into the fold. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Havertz prefers to come towards the ball. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's someone that consistently goes in behind. No, he is more someone that comes towards the ball. Do you know what I mean? But he does have the element of getting in behind. He really does. Like, the guy's got pace. Like, he surprised me. But he's got pace. I mean, bro, if there's any example, you know what I mean? Look at the most important goal that he scored. Obviously not for us. You know what I mean? Again, it's in a different system, but look at the most important goal he scored in his career. Guy in behind. You know what I mean? So, wait, you know what I mean? Big up Godfrey, man. Marino and Norgard in midfield is dark. I know, man. That poor progression is gonna stink. In between the lines, you know what I mean? I think
Hey,
Norgard has a pin on him. But again, though,
Shaq.
Marine. Yeah, got you.
Sorry to interrupt you. Hey, should we put? Hey, ask footy corner. You want to come on, man? You've been wanting to come on for time. If you want to come on, we'll put the link in the chat. Let us know. But yeah, go on, Shaq. Sorry about that.
No, I was just gonna say the only thing is Godfrey is that I don't know. I think Marino's playing up top, man. I don't see how it goes any other way, my bro. I can't lie. I really can't lie, man. Can't see it going any other way, man. Do you know what I mean? 100%, 100%. No, I thought you couldn't. I get what you're saying. Like, it's not his go-to style, but like, trust me, I think he does it more. He does it more often than people think. He can do it more often than people think. Do you know what I mean? I think the way that I see it, he's 70-30, innit? 70% he will come towards the ball, but 30% he will go away from the ball. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think your suggestion is more like 90-10 or 85-15, if I'm going to put a numerical value to it. You know what I mean? Big up Shaq's. Salah's just chilling after getting his new contract. Hey, listen. Hey, look, the lesson about that, the brother, man. I don't want to go into another debate about that there. Yeah, I understand, you know what I mean? Big up Gunner for life in the building, man. Afternoon, hope you're well. Yeah, man, we all good, man. I hope you're all good. Gunner for life, man. But people, listen, in the chat, let me know, man. What is your lineup gonna be for tonight? What's your lineup gonna be for tonight, man? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, if you guys can see on the screen, this is what me personally, what I would go with. Or I know Arteta would probably never do this, but I would put Norgard at that right centre mid or DM whatever, Skelly in that left centre mid, and I'm putting Calafiori at left back. Do you know what I mean? Or you could put Hincapié at left back and Gabriel at centre back and just, you know what I mean, keep the defence solid. Do you know what I mean? What are you telling me, people, man? Let me know what you're going with tonight. You know what I mean? Slavia Prague, you know me already. I don't like to take teams for granted. Yeah, I understand. But I do think it's a game where we can make changes. Listen, we made a whole lot of changes against Brighton, and we still went through to the next round. You know what I mean? We got a couple of goals. We were 1-0 up before we made any of the subs, and we made a clean sheet before we made any of the subs. Do you know what I mean? Big up Sacks, man. I think Arteta's gonna start Rice. So do I. Unfortunately, Sacks. So do I. But he will be stupid to do so. And if he does start Rice, then he needs to make sure, because obviously after the Premier League game, we've got an international break coming up, innit? Now we know he's gonna be playing 90 minutes for England.
He loves to start Rice in the Champions League as well, Shaq. He loves Rice in the Champions League. Hey, listen, Sax 11. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing. That goes for all of you. And World Boss 3 again. Can't risk Rice getting a yellow card. Yeah, do you know what? We didn't think of that, but you know what? We're gonna have to, because unless you put Marino in the midfield, but then who's going up front? So this is where the depth comes into play, man, and we have to just manage it. Do you get it? We'll be fine, man. What's your predictions, Shaq, man? What's your predictions on the game?
Again, you're looking at a tight 2-0, I think. Maybe
you say this every
maybe...
game. I'm going for a 3-0.
But look up. Yeah, but okay. Look up most of our recent results though. The last game was a 2-0. Do you know what I mean? The only game where that wasn't the case was Atletico Madrid. Do you know what I mean? But we played Burnley, it was a 2-0. We played Fulham, it was a 1-0. We played West Ham, it was a 2-0. Just see what I'm saying? So I just see a lot of these, especially when we're rotating as well. Brighton was a 2-0. A lot of these games when we're rotating as well, just a lot of it is, you know what I mean? They're tight, you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones, man. And I can't lie, my bro. Like, I'm looking at we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 man unavailable.
Oh, trust me.
It's crazy.
But this is where we show our depth off. Do you know what I mean? This is where we show our depth off. Nems, big up Nems. Nems is saying 6-0. Wood Boss 3 again says the same as me, 3-0. So big yourself up. Sax11 says, hey, big up Sax11 for subscribing, man. He says what you're saying, like it's gonna be like a tie, but he's going 2-0 though. So, but yeah, but you know what? We're all saying wins, so that's a good sign, isn't it? That's a good sign.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, Kepa's injured as well, you know.
Oh, is it?
Nah, these injuries are getting nasty. Obviously, it's a local light one. Yeah, it's a local light one. Apparently, it's a local light one, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But even these are, it's getting too tight, man. It's getting too tight. Hey, Godfrey, you really don't respect these, man. You know, man saying 4-0 on that. You know what I mean? But he said I would play Raya, White, Saliba, Hincapié, MLS, Norgard, Eze, Ethan, Saka, Trossard, Marino. I hear it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not too comfy with both. Eze and Ethan in the midfield in Europe and that. Yeah, I'm just not too comfy with it. But I can't lie, it might have to be that. It might have to be that. I'm not, guys. I'll be real. I don't know what you think, James. I'm not a big fan of Ethan in central
wait.
positions.
Do you
I'm
know
not.
what? I like that, from who said that comment? Godfrey. What
Godfrey,
MLS
yeah.
in the centre mid?
No, MLS at left back, my bro.
Oh no, my bad. I read it wrong. Do you know what? Because that's an option as well. We could get Skelly into the midfield, put Hincapié left back. We got depth, man. There's a lot of ways we can do this, man. But I like any team that you lot present to me, I'm fine with, and that's why we're in such a strong position. I expect Godfrey's team to get a win. I expect Shaq's team to get a win, and any team I put in there, or Footy Corner puts down, or Saks 11, I expect to win no matter what team we put out there. And I feel like we're all. No one said we're gonna draw or lose. We're all saying 2-0, 3-0, and that's a good sign, man. And that's what wants me to lead into the next segment, yeah. That I need to bring up with you lot, man. I need to. We can go back to that in a minute, but I just want to ask people's opinions in the chat. As we got 8 people in this chat and we got 10 people in the other chat, I want to ask everyone, yeah, what do they think of Arteta's 59.7% win ratio? I just want to know what people's thoughts is on that, man, because that's a pretty good win ratio out here. What's your thoughts, Shaq, man? Come on, let me hear this. You're looking upset already.
Listen, yeah, big up the chat, yeah. This is what we do, chat, yeah. Let's start 21 minutes and 38 seconds in. This is where the Arteta glaze comes in. Look, James, make the man win something. Isn't it? We can't have him compared against this man, that man. I don't care if he's got a better win ratio than Pellegrini, Ancelotti, Wenger. He can't touch these, man. I'm just not. Yeah, it's nice. What do you want me to say?
I just want to say
about praying for Arsenal, but when you want to do these things, I got to start cussing him, man. Okay, he's one close to fuck all. I don't really care.
No, 100%, 100%. Win ratio don't mean shit until he gets over the line. But I'm just saying, this is when you lot ask me what makes you think Arteta is going to do this. Where's your proof? Don't just say it unless you have like actual evidence or tell me why. That's what you lot like to say, innit? So I'm telling you, the win ratio thing is definitely something to do with it, because at the end of the day, the first 2 seasons he was losing more than he was winning. So in the last 4 seasons, he was already stuck. Like he's 59.7. That's quality. I'm just saying, like, if he wins the Premier League this season, he'll definitely be over 60% win ratio, and that is a world-class manager. That's if any manager gets 60% win ratio, especially in the Premier League, that's class. I'm not hearing it. Do you get it? So,
you know what's funny? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Yeah. There's 10 managers in this top 10. Obviously, the top 10 managers. There are 3 managers below Arteta, but guess what? Every other manager has one thing in common that Arteta don't have. Guess what that is, chat? Guess what that is, James?
The Premo.
Exactly.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Or multiple trophies, either or.
This is you, man. This is you, man. Don't let man answer the question.
I will do it. Let me finish the question. I will do it. Anything, give me my brother. Okay, can I finish the question first? For $1 million, I would do. $1 million. I will even open my Zim account and save my money there. Save my money to Zimbabwe. In which account? It's not $1 million Zimbabwe dollars. Okay, but let me finish the question. Let me finish the question. Go ahead. For $1 million.
Do you know one of them ones? You man always want man to answer the questions. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I just wanted to have a little banter. The show is called Football Locker Room Banter, people, man. You got to have a bit of It's got to be a bit of banter on the show. At least 5 minutes of banter, man.
I hear it, man. I hear it. But we're just at the stage, man, where it's like, hey, bro, like you just gotta, you know what I mean? Gotta park it off for a little piece, you know what I mean? But no, listen. You know what, James? Listen, yeah. If you wanna come here and glaze Arteta, be my guest. I ain't gonna stop you. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do. I don't have no right to tell you not to glaze the manager. Go do what you want for them. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. But it's just he's doing all right at the moment. Like I said earlier on, yeah, in the stream, like I actually like the fact that we're picking up little knocks here and there, and he's taking players out of the equation instead of just playing these men on injuries, like what he's done in the past, innit? So, do you know what I mean? Hey, James, if you're looking for Arteta glaze, you know, when it comes to rotating the team and giving certain players a chance, even though I think there's one or two instances where Ethan could have played more, but apart from that, you know what I mean? I ain't too mad. He's doing well.
Do you know what it is? It was a long summer, Shaq, man.
You know what I mean?
It was a long summer of Arteta should be good. Not from you, just from everyone, innit? So obviously, when we're in a good position, I'm gonna be a bit excited, man. I'm gonna be a bit excited. Poch settings. Oh no, it's not Poch settings this year if we win the league, though. Hey, do you know what? Sacks 11, big yourself up, man. It's true. If he don't win the league this year, I've already said this on camera. I've said it to Shaq knows. If he don't win the league this year, he can go. I'll call him Poch. I'll call him Brendan, whatever you want, bro. And I'll say I was wrong. I don't give a fuck. But I just got a feeling he's gonna win the league this year. I just got this feeling, man.
Who would you bring in? Do you know what? Yeah, because this is an important conversation to have now. While I think that there are, for lack of a better word, many better managers or many more successful managers than Arteta, who do you bring in? And this is not me saying I'll keep him. I would have got rid of him in the summer. If he doesn't win, I would get rid of him next summer. But when you actually stop and deep it, who do you actually bring in? And this is why I want it to work.
You go knock on Enrique's door. But this is what you don't understand, Shaq. Yeah, we can go to say Arteta doesn't win anything this season. Yeah, don't worry, people. We're gonna go back to the game in a sec. Say Arteta doesn't win anything this season. You call Ancelotti. No, you call Enrique, and you say to him, "Do you think you're interested in coming to us this summer or next summer?" If he says maybe next summer, you say, "No, we have to guarantee. Are you going to come next summer?" You don't have to get him straight away. You can keep Arteta in for an extra year if you know you got the bad boy replacement coming. I don't want to sack him and just bring in anyone and go get Nunes or some dead fucking manager. I want one of the best managers in the world. If we're going to sack Arteta, we've got to get someone who's just ticks every box, or there's no point getting rid of him. But anyway, we'll go. I know me and you will go back. Unless you want to add one thing to that. After that, we'll just go back to the game, innit?
Yeah, so I want to add one thing here. So my thing is this year. We're Arsenal Football Club, so I believe that we should be able to appraise any manager there is, yeah. However, I also understand that that might not exactly be feasible. You just see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, at PSG, Enrique's got the world at his feet. Do you know what I mean? He's got the Ballon d'Or winner, just won a double Champions League, whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he hits semi-final or the final again and flops, he might look at it and be like, "Oh, I want to go again and win it twice," and all of these things. Like, I don't know. I just think it will be hard. I think we can, but it will be hard to prize him away. Similar with Hansi Flick as well. We can.
I think he's all right. Yeah.
It will be hard to prize him away. That's just my thing with the whole situation. Just some food for thought, you know, because I'm not. Because Conte might be a more successful manager and a better manager. I'm not trying to see him, bro. I'm not trying to see Scott McTominay as my number 10. I'm not trying to see it. I'm sorry. I know the type of guys that he likes, but I'm just not trying to see it, innit? I'm not trying to see it. You know what I mean? So, it's just one of them ones, man. But we'll see how it all goes, man. Hopefully it works out. But if it doesn't, then...
Yeah, no, 100. Well, we've said it anyway. End of the season, someone's going to be wrong. Someone's going to be right. But hopefully... It don't matter about that. I just want to win. We both just want to see the win the league. That's it. But listen, let me go through that chat whilst you go through this chat, and then we'll go through the game a bit more.
No, 100%, man. Obviously, Footy Corner here saying, honestly, anyone talking manager out is crazy to me. No, of course. Look, listen, you don't get rid of a manager in the middle of a season, man. Obviously, do you know what? Yeah, even if we were like second place right now. Do you know what I mean? By a point or two, like, you don't get rid of the manager next season. Like, you don't do that. Me personally, I just don't think you do that, man. Do you know? I'll be pissed and I'll be screaming for it out, but like, unless you're in a dire situation, I don't think you scream for a manager out like mid-season, innit? Do you know what I mean? You wait for the end. Do you know what I mean? Sats is saying Nems behave, yeah, because he's talking about Red Spurs and that. I know, hey, Nems, yeah, you're a criminal, because I know you mentioned Southgate earlier. Hey, bro, listen, you need to write about your own football club, big man. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, bro, it looks like your manager's more likely to be putted than mine at this current moment. I can't lie. So, boy, you Nems, go into the fridge or go to the supermarket, go get some orange juice, my brother, because you need to concentrate. Do you know what I mean? Look at this joke, man. I know a great manager for Arsenal. He is Southgate. Nah, for you, man, because you know what? Southgate would actually provide more structure for you, man. How about that? Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And he's saying he would take Gerrard over Southgate. Hey, bro, listen. Hey, look, hey, I can't believe we're talking about scrubs, man. I absolutely can't believe we're talking about, bro. Listen, none of names. I'll be real, yeah. Like I know Gerrard is a Liverpool legend and that, but none of these men should be in contention for any of these top jobs, bro. You understand? None of them things there, man. None of them things there. You know what I mean? Same Gerrard who put Villa in relegation battle is mad. It's mad. And I know Gerrard did all right in Scotland. People might say it's Scotland, yeah, but if anyone knew the Scotland situation, remember Rangers had got relegated down to the 3rd division, came back up, like Celtic just kept winning it and were the best team and have been the best team. And Gerrard kind of broke that. So, Gerrard gets a fair play. Like he's done okay, but nah, man, he shouldn't be in any of these conversations for these top managers' jobs. Not even as a joke, not even for banter, blood. Guy's that bad, man. Do you know what I mean? Hey, footy corner, I swear to you, yeah, if Liverpool was to ever do that fuckery there, I'm telling you, man, hey, we're having a celebration. We are having a celebration, man. The days of Joe Allen would be back. Do you know what I mean? These man will be 2015 Liverpool, but with a Gucci belt. That's what it is. Nasty work, man. Yeah, bruv. Luis Enrique to Gerrard from is mad. You know what I mean? And Nems, listen, Nems, I'll be very real with you, yeah. And I know you don't want to hear it, yeah. I know you don't want to hear it, but you see, man, from Liverpool, they're not respected like that. Like your legends of the past 20, 30 years, they're just not rated like that. I'm sorry. Like you claim GOAT for Gerrard and that, and don't get me wrong, I would have had Gerrard in that Invincibles team on arriving instead of Lundberg. Don't get it twisted. Do you know what I mean? But Gerrard playing in the midfield is part of the reason why England flops. There, I said it. You ain't know that. Because you know where my man lost his legs and that? Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Don't let it slip, lads. Don't let it slip. This is what he was doing, bruv. You know what I mean? And you know what? He's not even a legend for us, but when I says Fabregas lost his legs, yeah, he was doing up deep line playmaker that putting balls on and passes on a sixpence, bruv. You understand? Yeah? Listen, I'll be real, yeah. Hey, Fabregas is a bigger Premier League legend than Gerrard. Nobody wants to hear it. I don't give a damn what anyone tells me. Nobody wants to hear it. But mad. It's mad, people. It's absolutely mad. You know what I mean? It's absolutely mad. But yeah, man, listen, people, let me have a touch on something real quick. Because it really is starting to concern me, people. I can't lie. It's really starting to concern me. Now, I know Footy Corner, you said that quite a few of these men are going to be back from international break, but do you know what I mean? How fit are they going to be, innit? How fit are they going to be? But yeah, let me get this up, people. Do you know what I mean? Let me get this up. So yeah. So I hope you man can see. Hold on. Oh, my bad. I ain't put it to the screen yet. I have not put it to the screen, man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what, Nems? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Real quick, Nems. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Most people will disagree with me. I think 98% of people will disagree with me. And 98% of people would agree with you that Gerrard is a bigger Premier League legend than Fabregas. And I know, which is mad because Fabregas was the heartbeat of 2 Premier League winning titles. It's crazy, and John never had one. It's crazy when you deep it. Do you know what I mean? People don't want to hear it. Like I said, people are going to agree with you, but yeah, man, like, my opinion, Fabregas is a Prem legend than Gerrard, but people don't want to hear it, innit? But such is life, man. Such is life.
Yo, I'm back, bro. What are you saying? Sorry about that. I've ended the other stream now. It's just us now.
About the injuries now. That's calm. Nah, calm, man, calm. I just wanted to talk about the injuries real quick, innit? What do you call it? I'm just gonna remove the lineup real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna add this to the stage, innit? Now, obviously, I know quite a few of these people that are coming back soon, innit? Do you know what I mean? But at this stage of the season, bro, I can't lie. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Obviously, Footy Corner is saying Martinelli and Gyok will be fit. You know what I mean? Havertz, Odegaard, not so much. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Martinelli and Gyökeres, you know what I mean? Short-term absences, you know. Martin Odegaard, and honestly, people, I think we missed Martin Odegaard a lot, man. I think we have missed him a lot. What do you think, James? Honestly, I do think that Odegaard's ability to like dictate a game and pass and whatnot, I really do think.
No, we're 100% missing Odegaard.
With Martin Odegaard, I think we'll be scoring more. No, sorry, go on.
No, we're definitely missing Odegaard 100%. That's all I wanted to add. Yeah, definitely 100%. It's clear as day. And Eze's good, but he hasn't even like showed us his full ability yet. For me, he's still in his shell. But we had this discussion on our last show. Like I was bigging up Eze's passing a lot, and I do think we said last time. We kind of agreed that his forward passing through the lines further are better than Odegaard's, but the whole dictating the play is Odegaard, and everyone looks for him, and he gets a lot of the ball, and we're definitely missing him 100%. I want to see them together.
Nah, same. But obviously, we've had a conversation before in it. But I've said that, you know what, Eze on the left ain't the worst of. When Odegaard is in the team, Eze on the left ain't the worst of options, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real quick, Nems, I know you're just triggering me, and it's not gonna work, my bro. It's not gonna work. We've been through this. It's not gonna work. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Shin dribblers can't be top 2 Premier League legends. It's not gonna work. But that's what I'm gonna say on that one, Nems. You get me? You know what I mean? And big up Charles 87 in the building, man. He said, bro, will you risk Rice? He is 1 yellow away from buying suspension. Is he a cool heading in away atmosphere? I feel he is, but our luck is not that great with such risk. I know we kind of addressed this earlier, but you know what I mean? You want to answer my man, James?
Well, will you risk Rice? No, do you know what? Like I said, he doesn't have to risk Rice because he's got options. Hincapié can go left back. You can give Skelly his start in the centre mid that's been longing. Do you know what I mean? So he could do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking of the puzzle, that the options he has. But it's at the end of the day, like I said earlier, any team that gets played, I expect us to win. And back to your question, no, personally, I wouldn't risk it personally because Bayern Munich's next, isn't it? So I wouldn't risk it. No, if it was up to me.
Same, man. Same. Obviously, not that we're not limited with options, but it's like, you know, Arteta has a thing where he would only play certain players in that midfield, in that double pivot. You know, for example, we know that Skelly can play there. Do you know what I mean? And both Hincapié and Calafiori can fill in that left back or centre back, either or. Do you know what I mean? We know these things, but you know Arteta, and you know what? I don't mind. Every manager has their things and their favourites and whatnot. We're not gonna see Skelly in that midfield, in the show. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Rice is starting, and then he probably gets taken off in the 60th minute or the 70th minute. That's another thing as well with the manager, James. Yeah, that he's also doing a lot better. Where it's and I know it's not perfect because I know there's certain games where he's not taking Saka off or not taking him off early enough. So it's not perfect, but I do think that he's getting the balance right a little bit more. When it comes to resting certain players, one game, this and that player will come off 65th minute in the next game. So look, people, hey, look. Look, I'm sitting here, I'm praising the manager, you know what I mean? What more do you want? What more do you want from me, James? You know what I mean? Like, there's not much more I can say. We're on a pretty good
That's
pace.
what I'm saying.
Fine margins,
I love
really,
it,
especially when it comes to.
No, go on. I was just adding. I love
man.
it. Go on.
Especially, when it. Yeah, man. Especially when it comes to like open play attacking, there's just just fine margins. You know what I mean? Like, we can do a bit better there. I think that the players do need to do better when they get into certain positions. I don't have much. I have very, very little problem with the way that we set up. Do you know what I mean? I personally don't think, because I hear a lot of people that say, we're only in second gear or we're barely in third gear. No, I think this is pretty much what you're gonna see. I think this is how we're coached. Do you know what I mean? I don't think all of
it's
a
by
sudden
design, isn't it?
off.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like by design.
Yeah. 100%, man. I don't think we're gonna see much more, but when we play this way, it does mean that players do have to be a little bit more clinical, not just with the chances that they have, but with the positions that they get into. Do you know what I mean? You've got to make better decisions and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, people, listen, make sure you guys are smashing the like and subscribe, man. Big up Sacks in the building. Odegaard does ghost in big games, but Eze flourishes. You know what? I don't know, my bro.
That's facts. That's facts. Can I add one thing to that, Shaq? Can I go first?
Go on. Yeah,
listen,
go on.
I think Sacks 11 got it straight. He got it right. Listen, that's why Arteta could, against the smaller teams, he could play Odegaard, who dictates. We can try unlock low block. Obviously, we're even playing against low blocks against the good teams these days. We played against the low block Real Madrid, Man City, Liverpool. So they're all low blocking us, really. But you know what I mean. Against the smaller teams, Odegaard. Against the bigger teams, Eze. Plus, I want to see them play together. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Sorry about that, Shaq.
No, fairs. Do you know what it is? Yeah, with Eze, yeah. You see, with the way that we play, I just don't think Eze is going to be a player where he's going to show his quality throughout the 90 minutes. I don't think he's going to have an influence throughout the 90 minutes, because we don't play with a system where especially if he plays in midfield. This is why I want him on the left. When he's playing centrally, he's not going to be put in situations where he's allowed to consistently just carry the ball, beat a man, beat another man, and lay it off. He's not going to consistently be in these situations, because that's not how it's just not how we play. You know what I mean?
No, it's true.
And I guarantee you, it might come to a point where people are going to start saying, "Oh, well, Eze ghosts in big games." And the reason why I'm going to say I don't think Odegaard ghosts in big games, because I think it's part and parcel because of the way that we play and the way that we are set up. We're not set up, especially in the middle of the park. We're not set up to the point where central players are going to thrive. They're going to have moments, sure, and that's probably where I can half agree with Sacks, where it's like, okay, maybe Odegaard don't provide the moments where Eze can provide the moments, but yeah, that's just my thing, man. That's just my thing.
It's still early doors, though.
It's weird.
It's still early doors, man.
I know. That's true. I know it's weird because I don't think I still don't want Odegaard as the captain. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. I believe in his quality, and I see what he's there to do, and I just don't think he's there to run games necessarily. You know,
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. And my thing is always been, whoever plays the most minutes, especially if you're a centre back like Gabriel, man, that should be our captain right there. Like, forget Rice, like, do you know what I mean? Gabriel is the captain. He scores goals. He keeps the ball out the back of the net. Saliba needs Gabriel more than Gabriel needs Saliba. Like, the man was here before every single player in the starting lineup, apart from the academy players, and he's shown his loyalty. And I literally love that guy, bro. He is an absolute general at the back. And for me, As long as he stays, I'm happy, bro. Like, I don't mind winning the league and seeing Saliba get sold for 150 mil, as long as it's a big sum. Like, I want to keep Gabriel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that guy, man. And he should be our captain,
man.
and Rice should be our vice captain, and then Odegaard should be the third captain, man. That's it.
But the only thing, yeah, that people might say, or like behind the scenes at the club, they might say that Gabriel's English is not the best in it. And I think you see sometimes the parts of football that we don't see, where it's like, if you're the captain of the club, you're gonna have to do all the, you know what I mean, all these media requirements, all these sponsorship requirements and community requirements, etc., etc. That's probably a side of the game that we probably don't see, but we don't really talk about enough. So that's probably one of the only reasons as to why that Gabriel might not end up being a captain, unless in the next 6 months or so his English can go through the roof. But I saw him do an interview the other day. Like his English is calm, like is good enough, but they want him to be like a little bit more fluent. You know what I mean, kind of thing. You know.
Big up AJ.
Real quick, AJ, I'll come to you in a sec, Charles. Yeah. But AJ is saying, "I'm by James. You can't replace Saliba." I disagree.
But guess what?
I think you can.
We've got the replacement already,
it
but
was more difficult.
Yeah. We've got the internal solutions, people. But this time, the internal solutions are actually ballers.
But do you know what it is? Yeah, it's a different prospect when you're coming into the team than when you're starting week in, week out. In it, Mosquera's had a solid start. He's had a couple iffy moments. He's had a solid start. Me personally, I wouldn't thrust him into the role. I will go and get a Guehi. People might think I'm mad. I really like Euro from United. I can't lie. French as well. Paul as well. Do you know what I mean? But him, Guehi, but trust me, there's guys out there. Love Saliba. He's a great talent. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just not. Do you get it? Like, yeah, man.
No,
like,
I will say,
like you said,
I will add,
James,
that I agree, AJ. Mosquera will never be Saliba level, yeah. But you have to understand, if the man wins us the Premier League or something, I would want to keep him. I want to keep them. I want to keep Gabriel, Saliba, and Saka until they're 30. I want to keep them in their 30s. I love them guys. But I'm just saying, like, if we win the league and they offer us 120, 130, some crazy sum for Saliba, you take that. You absolutely take that. I don't care what anyone tells me. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like 2-3 years from now. But for me, obviously, I would want to keep them. Sorry about that, Shaq. Go on. What you saying?
No, you're right, still, man. No, bro. You literally, you've literally said it all, my bro. You've literally. The only thing I'll add, the only thing I'll add is that I think that basically Saliba is more easily replaceable than Gabriel. I've just given you two options.
Yeah, right now though.
Hey, do you know what?
Not in 3 years' time.
Where he's
Saliba might be a different animal in 3 years' time. But go on. 2 options. What's the 2 options?
My thing is this year. I think potential was overstated. I think for the most part, when it comes to footballers, I take them for what they are, innit?
Yeah,
I take them for what they are, to be honest. But like I said, where he's a possible replacement, Euro's a possible replacement. No one would agree with me on the second one, by the way. Euro's a possible replacement. I'm trying to think. Is there another one off the top of my head? I can't really think.
Euro, bro. Did you just say Did you just say Lenny Euro?
Euro's class. Yeah, Euro's class. I don't care what anyone tells me. Yep, he's class.
Bro, I'm being real with you.
The ball out from the back as well.
I'm being real with you. You know that Barcelona sent them back, Ronald something. Who knows his name in the chat?
Araujo.
I think that's his name, yeah. He's a good replacement for Saliba if you lose him unwantedly. Like, if we just lost Saliba where we wasn't ready to lose Saliba, he's a good replacement.
No, but that guy's injury prone though.
That's true. Also,
I'd rather go for Kubasi.
Yeah, he's good as well.
I'd rather go for Kubasi from Barcelona.
No, he's good as well.
Yeah.
And also, like AJ's saying, yeah. And the Crystal Palace centre back. What do you think of him?
Oh yeah, Lacroix. You know what?
No, not just
know what-
him.
do
The
you know what
other
it is?
one
You
as well.
see
They got
Guehi.
two good centre backs, bro.
Oh, Chris Richards.
No, the one that Liverpool's after, man. Mark
You know what
Gay,
it
no?
is? Yeah, Guehi. Yeah, no, but I already mentioned him, so I thought you meant another.
Oh, I
centre-back.
didn't hear you mention him. My bad. Yeah,
Yeah, I already mentioned Mark Guehi.
but I like that other guy
no,
you
I've already
said,
mentioned him
Lecoq.
still. I've already
What's his
mentioned
name?
him.
Look, how do you say his name?
Lacroix.
Lecoxy. What's his name?
Maxence Lacroix.
Yeah, Lacroix.
I
He's
think
how
he
you
pronounced it
pronounce his name. He's
Lacroix
baller.
or Lacroix, one of the two.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's
And
a
you know,
baller.
he was actually Saliba's replacement at Saint Etienne initially.
Is it? I
That's
didn't
the
even
funny
know
thing.
that.
And they don't look, yeah, bro. They both light skin. I swear they both got a little mustache and that. They're both 6'3". They're both quick. Hey, listen, ain't a
Hey,
bad
France has
shout, you know.
got. That's what
Ain't
France
a
have
bad
so many of
shout,
them players
you know
there.
what I mean? Nah, I hear it, man. Big up AJ as well. He said the moment Gabriel was no longer good enough, go and steal Van der Ven. Simple. So Campbell 2.0. Nah, I hear it. Van der Ven's had his injury issues, so I'm not too sure. You know what I mean? Them hammies, I don't know, man. But I just don't see that being a reality. I swear, like Van der Ven's like 25 now. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check this. Let me double check it, AJ. Let me double check it.
All right, did we go through this chat here?
How old is this brother?
Did we do this chat?
Oh no, he's 24. That's a shout. Which chat?
This one. Did we do Charles's?
Hey, no, I was gonna go back to that. Yeah, let's go back to that now. Big up Charles in the building, man. Do you know what I mean? No, I was smiling at that earlier. He said only Arsenal could assemble probably the deepest squad in Premier League history and still end up with Mikel Merino starting up front due to an injury crisis. No, it's true. It's true, man. Hey, life of the Arsenal, man. Do you know, it's the history of the Arsenal, man. I'm telling you, man. Can't catch a break.
Facts.
Man. Can't catch a break. But no, again, big up AJ. Do you know what I mean? And big up the chat. Big up every single one of you. 12 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes. And we are now on 259 subs. Big up the community, man. And once again, me and James will always tell you, no matter what the number is, we couldn't ask for 259 better subscribers, man. So big up the community 10 times, man. Honestly, man. Big up yourself. 13 likes now, man. Do you know what I mean? And AJ here is also saying sell Gabriel Jesus, Mikel Merino in 29, and buy Victor Osimhen. Run.
Hey, facts.
Victors.
Hey,
What's
I
your
can't
opinion
lie.
on Jay?
I'm agreeing with that comment right there. Listen, go get me Osimhen next summer, bro. Get me Osimhen in Jan, bro. How about that? I'm on that, bro. But we won't do that. But I'm on it.
You know what, hey James, AJ, you might look at me in the chat. You might look at me like I'm mad. Yeah. Keep Victor Osimhen as far away from my club as possible. I would
he
rather,
must be better than Gyökeres, bro. Come on.
You're gonna think I'm mad. I would rather have Kai Havertz as my backup centre forward.
Hey, you're mad.
There, I said it. Personally,
I hear that still. Man said Kai Havertz.
Another trampoline PM power player. I don't need another one of those. I already got your Gyökeres. I'm not hearing it. Like if you tell me a João Pedro or an Ekatike, I'm here for that. You know what I mean? But no, I don't want another one of these PMP. You know what I mean? I don't want another one of these PMP trampoline foot centre forwards, blood. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't want that, people. Excuse my French. Hell, I'd rather have the two options of Havertz and Merino than have him. Honestly,
I hear you.
Man.
Bro, do you know what? For me, say the whole squad's fully fit, yeah, you're gonna think I'm mad now because I'll tell you something so funny, everyone. Yeah, if the squad's fully fit, like a computer game, do you know who I start up top? Jesus, bro, and Gyökeres as well. But they're my two strikers, bro. they're my two strikers for the rest of the season anyway. Till we get a sick, do you know what? Until we get Alvarez, we should go after Alvarez defo next summer or some shit like that though. Gyökeres will have to deal with it, man. You're at a big club now, man.
Oh, that guy is a player. Oh my days. Top 3 strikers in the world for me. After Kane and Haaland, yeah, he's number 3, man. I think. Yeah, he's number 3. Anytime I watch him, that guy's lively, he's electric. You know what I mean? He will run at defenders, he can lick it off from long range, top bins it, finesse. Yeah. He's a problem. He is a problem, man. But you know what? Do you know what it is with Jesus? Yeah, it's one too many injuries. Like, don't get me wrong, his profile, Jesus at his best, yeah, his profile is perfect. Like, don't get it twisted, because I don't forget what he done when he first came into the team. Like, he was insane in terms of for what he brings. I just not in 2025, 2026 even, because he ain't gonna be fit for now. I'm not too sure about it in 2026. Yeah, man, I'm just not on the money that he's on as well. Yeah, nah, I'm not.
No. Listen, I'm saying all this is me being realistic. Yeah, Jesus comes back very soon. Yeah, don't just start playing him and bringing him. Just keep him on the bench. Yeah, let him come on for 20 minutes a game here and there. Like, do you know what I mean? Super sub settings. And I'll tell you this for a fact. Yeah, Jesus will make impact when he comes on that football pitch for the last 20-30 minutes. He will be making impact. He will be making an impact. I can guarantee you that. And the well-oiled machine we are right now, he would be able to. He would never come into this squad and score 20+ goals. Never, not even in his prime. Yeah, but what he offers is so much, like link-up play. He why did Martinelli score so many goals that season? Jesus and Xhaka were the answer to that question between them. But yeah, go on, Shaq. You wanted to say something.
I agree, but it's James. It's the injuries, my bro.
Just for the rest of the season. Then we go get Alvarez.
Even the last
I'm just talking about for the end of the season to get over the line in the league. I'm not talking about long term.
I hear it.
We're paying him 200 and something fucking thousand. And AJ, you better just fucking come on for 20 minutes a game and give us your all. Put yourself in the shop window, and then maybe we can get some money for him as well.
What?
So
that's fair. That's fair. AJ, I'm all for that. Yep, Harry Kane, 2 years. Yep, I'm all for that, mate. Get rid of Jesus.
Yeah, I'll
get
do
rid of
that.
Marino. Bring in Harry. Yep, I'm all for that, mate.
100.
I am all for that. And also, James, what do you think of this as well? He said, if Rice gets a season-ending injury, I think we fall off a cliff this season. What do you think about that?
I don't think we fall off a cliff. I think if Rice, I don't even like talking about this, yeah, and I don't know why we're talking about this. And it's like, is that what you really want to happen, AJ? So you can be proved right with the Arteta situation? Like, is that the levels we're going to, bro? Like, come on, we're trying to win the league, bro. Listen, let's win the league under Arteta and become champions, and then we can be greedy and start being like demanding the best. Do you know what I mean? And keep winning leagues. But if he's the first one to do it, so be it. And it's just like, I'd still think we can survive without Rice this season. It would actually, you never know, it might do wonders, because then he might play Odegaard and Zubimendi together with Eze in front of him for the second half of the season and go crazy with it. Like, so I'm just saying, like, I think we can survive without any single player in this squad. We've survived without every player in the squad, and we've got the deepest squad we've ever had in a long time. So I think we're fine. What do you think, Shaq? What's your answer to that question?
No. Do you know what I'm gonna say to that? Yeah, AJ. Yeah, first of all, yeah, on James's behalf, yeah, I'm going to apologize for the gaslighting. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apologize because it's not about being right. I know exactly why he asked that question, because Declan Rice is important for us both going forward and defensive. And I'm glad you gave that example of, what if he got injured and we ended up going with Zubimendi, Odegaard, and Eze in the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the problem. Whether we like it or not, yeah, you need a guy in midfield that's got a bit of grit about him. That's good at reading the game. That's good at putting tackles in. Yeah. Both Odegaard and Zubimendi, they might work hard, but they're weaklings, my bro.
Yeah,
They're
you start the
absolute
game.
weaklings.
You start
When
the
it
game,
comes
and then
to-
you bring on Skelly or Marino to shore it up.
Nah, man. I just think. Do you know what? Yeah, this is part of the reason why I want to see more of Norgard, because I think Norgard is probably the best.
See, you got Norgard too. You see, I didn't even remember
possible answer to
Norgard. You got Norgard too. But we're blessed, man. But obviously, the question is, I don't want to lose Rice. It's a silly
Yeah,
question.
but-
That's what I
but-
stated in the start of the question.
Yeah.
Why is this a question? Because why would I want to wish injury on one of the best centre
Right.
mids in the league? Like, why would I want to do that?
He's
Do you
not.
know what I mean?
No, because again, James, he's not. He's not wishing injury though. He's looking at the reality though. Because the reality, James, whether you like it or not, especially in the Premier League, most of our goals have been because of set pieces.
Bro, but listen,
Who's our set
that's
piece
like me
taker?
saying, yeah. That's like me saying, if listen, I'll be real with you. If Chelsea lose Caicedo, it's gonna fuck them up. If Arsenal lose Rice, it's gonna fuck them up. If City lose Rodri, it's gonna fuck them up. It's been proved. But I will say, we can manage more without Rice than City has proved that they can live without Rodri. And also, Caicedo is detrimental. I said it wrong, to the Chelsea team. So like, you take Caicedo out, they drop points, mate. They drop points. So that's my take on it. So every team's got the main
What
baller.
I'll say to that, yeah. So
Go on.
I would agree more with Chelsea than Man City. Like, I don't know if you've been keeping an eye out on them, but Nico Gonzalez is actually a good fill-in for these guys. He's
Yeah, but when I
actually been
compare,
solid for
yeah,
them.
100%,
Do you know what I mean?
100%,
But
you're
I
right,
don't
Shaq.
think I don't think Rodri. Do you know what? My honest opinion, I think the gap between Rodri and Nico Gonzalez is bigger than the gap between Rice and Norgard, but that's my personal opinion. Similar, and with Chelsea, the reason why I agree with you with Chelsea is because Chelsea have Lavia, but the problem is Lavia don't stay fit. That's the problem. But if Lavia was to start proving his fitness, like Reece James has, now you're talking something else. Because Lavia's fucking quality. I love that guy. Do you know what I mean? I wanted him when he was at Southampton as well. I was like, yo, bring in both Caicedo and Lavia, or Lavia and Rice.
Lavia and
Caicedo,
Mudryk. Well, listen, Lavia and Mudryk were lucky we never got them. Caicedo is definitely a miss, man. I honestly believe if you had Caicedo and Rice, the Rice-Sado, we all wanted the Rice-Sado, yeah? I promise you, forget Zubimendi. Caicedo and Rice, game over. Best midfield in Europe. It's facts.
What, Caicedo, Rice, and who?
Caicedo, Rice, and Odegaard. Caicedo, Rice, and Eze. Best midfield in the fucking world, bro. Oh, definitely Europe. Or definitely the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's definitely quality.
Close, but I don't know.
But you're telling me if we swap Zubimendi for Caicedo, we wouldn't level up?
Yeah. No, we would. Because Caicedo can pass, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
That boy can pass, you know. Don't get it twisted. That boy can pass, man. I don't think he's as efficient as Zubimendi at his best, but consistently,
guess what? Shaq, do you want to hear something funny? Do you want to hear something very interesting? If we had the Rice-Sado pairing, if we had Caicedo, guess what? Arteta, if he wouldn't even have to play this negative. He would be unlocked. Odegaard and Eze would be unlocked. Yeah, I'll tell you now. Yeah, you see how we're conceding 3 goals in 10 games, bro. If we had Caicedo in this team, we probably would have conceded once this season. If every minute that Zubimendi was on the pitch, it was Caicedo, I promise you, the levels are different, bro. That's me. I hate Chelsea, so I'm just being honest. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I hear it, man. I hear it. What do you think about this as well? Do you think Berta actually attacks the left wing a problem in January? Because I've heard rumors.
What's the rumors?
Rumors, but I've heard them.
What did you hear?
Apparently, Berta's looking to strengthen. that better
He's
looking to
what?
strengthen the squad in he's looking to strengthen the squad in January.
Oh shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you want my honest opinion? I wouldn't even spend any money in. I know you're not gonna fucking clown me in it, but unless it's a market opportunity, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in January unless Vinny's coming on the market or Rodrigo's coming on the market or someone insane is I can get a loan or I can buy someone that's insane. Then yeah, but I'm not just gonna buy anyone. Like I'm not gonna just go buy Semenyo in January just to fill the spot. And I like Semenyo, but did you get? I'm just giving you an example because boy, did you see what happened with Vinny and Real Madrid? Man said he might leave. Listen, I tell you right now, summer we can get Vinny. We level up differently. I would take Vinny all day. What about you? You taking Vinny?
Look, obviously, I would take Vinny. I'm not his biggest fan. I don't think he's as good as people make him out to be. But of course, I'll take Vinny. We have a Bolivian
Would you take Rodrigo?
And a corpse on our left wing. So,
would you take Rodrigo?
Oh yeah.
So what you do if you're a big bad club, what you do is you wait in the shadows and you wait for them to keep having their problems. And in the summer, you come in and you go to both representatives. You go to Rodrigo and Vinny's rep. You go to both agents from both camps and you say, "Bro, listen, we are here. We just won the Premier League. We need that star piece. That's it." And if we're champions at that time, bro, I need to be doing that, bro. Scalia, Vinny, Rodrigo. I need a player of that profile in this team. But yeah, anything you want to add to that before we end the show, bro?
I hear you. Do you know what it is with Vinny? Right, so my thing is this, yeah. Vinny is probably more similar to Martinelli than Trossard, yeah. Rodrigo is more similarly to Trossard than Martinelli, right? Cool.
Yeah.
The thing with Martinelli is, yeah, and obviously I'm not a big fan of like rating players because of what they could do defensively, but Martinelli will put in the work in it, and Arteta likes that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if Vinny would replicate what Martinelli does in all areas of the pitch. Obviously, he's got more quality going forward, but I also think that there's similar type of players. And we would have to pay him a whole load of money. That's going to be like $350 a week or something. 400. I don't know if the overall package is worth it. He's better in terms of attacking quality, sure. I'm not going to deny that. Martinelli's a Bolivian. I'm just not too sure. I would obviously take Rodrigo, but again, it's about the style. It's Rodrigo for Trossard. Do you get it?
Let me just say sorry.
Rodrigo, it would have to be
sorry, AJ though. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to put words in your mouth. Innit? My bad. But you know what? One thing I will say, Shaq, here is Berta and Arteta realistically could get Semenyo in January. That is actually an absolute possibility. So let's talk more realistic then, not FIFA mode. Would you take Semenyo in January? Because that's definitely a possibility if we really want to. But I just feel like we can go higher than that, like I said, in the summer. But like, what's your opinion? Get Semenyo in Jan or wait for a bigger fish in the summer? Like, what's your opinion?
I feel like waiting till the summer. And it's not about waiting for a bigger fish. I just wouldn't. Me personally, I would love if we did. I wouldn't complain if we did. But me personally, I'd prefer if we just didn't buy anyone. I can't lie. The squad is stacked as it is. I've said this before. Like, don't buy anyone unless anyone gets sold.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. Yeah, that's just my
facts, bro.
But I wouldn't be mad at it, though. I won't complain.
Yeah, like I said, we need to go gun-ho in Jan. Maybe one player or something. You know what? You said you heard the rumors. 100%. I did hear Arteta wants 3 new players. I don't know if that's bullshit or not. But
yeah, that could wait till the summer, man. We've already done a lot of transfers on that in this summer, innit? You know what I mean? That can wait. You know, manager, we spent almost 300 mil. We bought in 7-8 players. Manager after manager now, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I mean, your defenders already told us like, right, didn't have the squad depth, etc., etc. Now all of a sudden the squad has been as great as it can be, bro. Manage the thing, man. Wait until the summer, innit? You know what I mean? But hey, look, if we bring in players this January, I won't complain. Especially if they're of quality, you won't see me complain. Do you know what I mean?
Of
And
course,
you know, big up
I'm
AJ.
not
Now
gonna
I agree, man.
complain.
Where did the set plays come from, man? Without Rice, now I agree. Sorry, James, you was gonna say something.
No, I said of course we're not gonna complain if we get Semenyo in January. Like, of course not.
No, 100%. And AJ saying, Marino was shit in midfield, training for Quentin Timber. Please and thank you. What's your thoughts on that? Because I've never watched my man, so I can't really have an opinion. I can't lie.
No, I don't
I've
like
heard good
Marino
things
in the
about him.
midfield, or I don't like him in general unless he's coming off the bench or it's like a cup game or emergency settings. He's not really my type of player. Quinton Timber's brother, is a very good player, man. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, people, man. We got Skelly, man. Skelly driving through the fucking. You see Skelly driving through the midfield, like he's some baller. Like, listen, Skelly is playing out of position, just like Saka was, yeah. And when he goes to his rightful position one day, he will flourish just the way Saka did, hopefully. And you can see the quality in upper, like centrally upper higher up the pitch. What Skelly brings, like even out wide. But left back, he's just doing a job. That's how good he is. People need to realize, like the boy is playing out of position. Like he's an absolute baller. So I don't really feel like we need to waste money on Timber's brother. Obviously, it's a nice addition. It's his brother. Like, do you know what I mean? You're gonna have two twins. You're gonna have twins at the Arsenal. Like, you know what I mean? It's a funny one, isn't it? Obviously, I do think he's a good player though. But we're stacked. Like Shaq said, we're stacked now. But we're stacked. But listen, I gotta bounce you lot, man. So, Shaq, you're gonna end it. What's the plan?
Nah, I'm gonna stay for a few more, man. Because I know AJ's got some questions, you know what I mean? So yeah, just gotta run through them before I wrap up in it.
All right, say nothing, man. I'll message you during the game and that, and everyone else enjoy the game and enjoy your day, man. And I'll see you on the next one. Love, people.
100, man. Take care, James, man.
Big up, man.
Love.
Big up.
It gets self up, man. Do you know what? I can remove this, you know. Yeah. Let's get back. Yeah, my old ugly mug now. Alright, what are we saying that, AJ? What are we saying? Question, please. If we actually win the league, would he throw the FA Cup in the bin so he focuses on the Premier and Champions League? Do you know what? Maybe if injuries get a bit on top of us again, then yeah, I think he would. But you know what? I wouldn't be too mad. Although I would love to go and win everything. Like if we do win the League Cup, like I wouldn't be mad at kind of putting the FA Cup to the side. I wouldn't be mad at it. I can't lie, my bro. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, obviously, yeah, AJ, no, we know you're not wishing injuries. Don't worry. I set our brother straight. Don't worry about the AJ. You know what I mean? I set that brother straight. Let's see. One more. Apologies, James. Apologies, AJ. And obviously, James has got in it. It's like if he had one at Anfield and against City at home, it would be done. And that's coming from an Arteta route. Now, I hear you. And it's frustrating because both teams were there for the taking. But hey, bro, look, we're still 6 points ahead, man. You know what I mean? So just game by game, innit? Let's see how things get on. The actual play is get Semenyo in January, then sell both Martinelli and Joshua in the summer, then replace them. Now I hear it. I mean, if we get Semenyo in January, I think we would only need to bring in one more left winger. Or, and you guys may not, I don't know what you guys might think of this, or you can have Semenyo and Ezzy as the left options and bring in another midfielder. You know what I mean? That's something that I might look to do. I can't lie. Quinten Timber plays in the 8 the same way Urian plays right back, if that makes sense. Now I hear it, man. I hear it. Obviously, look, me personally, like, I don't shout for players that I don't know about, innit? I don't really know about him aside from the fact that he's Timber's twin. And obviously, because what I do know, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, he is versatile. Like, he can play in DM, he can play centre mid. I think he can play right back and potentially centre back as well. But those are like You know, on Football Manager, where you have, you know, you're natural in one position, you're accomplished in other positions, and then you're competent. I think he's like, he could be competent at like centre back, right back. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, AJ. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, look, people, make sure you smash the like and subscribe. Pick up everyone there in the community. Do you know what I mean? We got us up to 259 subscribers, man. We hit the 250 mark. I believe that was on Sunday. So now, big up everyone, man. Big up the community. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Do you know what I mean? And you know us already. We gonna be back again at the very least on Friday, or might be back before then. You know what I mean? To talk about the Slavia Prague game. You know what I mean? But you know we're gonna keep the content coming, man. But people, listen, love, bless up, enjoy the game today. And you know my thing already. Salute. And obviously, yeah, big up AJ, man. Always on the mod duties as well.